Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. If you've ever struggled with executive functioning due to ADHD and found it challenging to show up with the kind of executive presence you want, whether you're leading a team, managing a project, or even stepping into a meeting, this video is for you. ADHD doesn't mean you can't be an impactful, confident, and effective leader. It just means you might need to implement a few extra strategies to keep things on track and show up the way you want to. In this video, we're going to cover some practical tips to help you cultivate executive presence, even if executive functioning feels like a challenge. So grab a pen and a paper, because these tips are going to help you take control of your leadership, your time, and your confidence. Executive presence is often described as the ability to inspire confidence, demonstrate leadership, and command attention when you walk into a room. It's the ability to communicate clearly, manage stress well, and influence others, even in high-pressure situations. Now, if you have ADHD, you might be thinking, how am I supposed to do that when I struggle with staying organized, prioritizing tasks, or keeping my mind from jumping from one thing to the next? I totally get it. Executive functioning challenges like time management, staying focused, and keeping up with details can make it tough. But the truth is, executive presence isn't about being perfect. It's about being intentional, authentic, and in control, despite the challenges you face. What we're going to talk about today is how to build a strategy around your unique strengths and challenges to create the kind of executive presence that works for you. So, the first tip is building structure with simplicity. If you have ADHD, it can feel like the world is full of distractions and your mind is constantly jumping from one idea to the next. To manage this, I recommend starting each day with a simple, clear structure, not a complex to-do list, but a short, achievable outline of the top 3 things you need to get done. These should be big picture goals, not granular tasks, so you can stay focused on your leadership role. Instead of focusing on 20 different tasks, you'll start by prioritizing the 3 most impactful actions of the day. This approach helps you maintain clarity without feeling overwhelmed. For example, if you're leading a project, the 3 goals might be meet with your team to review project status, outline the strategy for the next phase, send a follow-up email summarizing the key points. By simplifying your approach to a few core priorities, you avoid getting lost in the weeds and ensure that your presence in meetings and interactions remains focused, strategic, and impactful. Next up, time blocking. ADHD can make it difficult to stay on task for long periods, which is why time blocking can be a game changer for improving your executive presence. Time blocking means you assign specific time slots to specific tasks, helping you manage your attention and energy more effectively. For example, you might have a block for answering emails, another for brainstorming with your team, and a third for strategic planning. The key here is to give yourself permission to focus on one thing at a time and know that you've dedicated time for each task. This also takes away the anxiety of trying to multitask, which is often a recipe for distraction and stress. When you time block, you show up with a higher level of focus and calm in each interaction, which is a huge part of executive presence. Tip number 3, use visual reminders and tools. If you've ever had a meeting and forgotten key points or needed to check back on an important detail, you know how frustrating it can be. For those with ADHD, it's easy to forget important things or let your mind wander, especially in long meetings or high-pressure situations. One way to combat that is by using visual reminders, whether it's sticky notes on your desk, digital tools like Trello or Notion, or even setting alarms to remind you of key tasks. Having these reminders in place will help you stay organized and make sure you don't forget critical details. These reminders will allow you to stay in the moment and maintain control over your environment, which will make you look more composed, professional, and present. Really important traits for executive presence. Here's where technology can be your ally. If you're struggling with staying organized, there are AI-powered tools that can help you streamline your day and reduce cognitive load. For example, there are AI-powered note-taking tools that can listen to meetings and transcribe them in real time. These tools not only capture everything said, but they also summarize key points and action items, ensuring you don't miss any important details. Additionally, tools like this can help you stay organized by automatically characterizing tasks, prioritizing them, and sending you reminders when things are due. These tools can act as a second brain, reducing the mental effort you need to put into remembering tasks and helping you stay focused on high priority activities. By integrating AI into your workflow, you're essentially giving yourself the gift of time and mental clarity, two things that can directly boost your executive presence. The fifth tip is all about your communication. Focus on mindful speaking. One of the challenges with ADHD is that your mind can jump ahead of you while you're speaking. You might start a thought, then move to another, leaving your audience feeling a little bit lost. To improve your executive presence, practice slowing down, being mindful about what you're saying. Before responding, take a deep breath, gather your thoughts, and focus on speaking clearly and deliberately. This will help you get your points across more effectively, but also ensure that your communication has more weight and clarity. A great exercise to try, pausing before you answer a question or make a point. Give yourself a moment to organize your thoughts before speaking. This simple habit can make a huge difference in your confidence and composure. Finally, leverage your strengths and authenticity. Leverage your strengths and authenticity. If you have ADHD, you likely have incredible creativity, a unique ability to think outside the box, and a knack for seeing the bigger picture. Instead of focusing on areas where you may struggle, lean into your natural strengths. You don't have to conform to traditional leadership styles to have executive presence. Your authenticity and your unique way of approaching challenges can be your greatest asset. Embrace the fact that you don't have to fit the mold of what others expect. Your authenticity is what will make you stand out and inspire confidence in your team and colleagues. Trust in the qualities that make you an exceptional leader and let those shine through in everything you do. So, there you have it, 6 practical tips to help you build executive presence while managing ADHD. Remember, executive presence isn't about perfection, it's about being intentional, staying true to your strengths, and creating a strategy that works for you. If you found these tips helpful, share this video with others who might benefit. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more leadership insights and strategies. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.